welcome to another of Maltalingua's free English lessons with me, Abby. Now, today we're going to do something a little different. You're going to need a pen and a paper. So can you go and get a pen and a piece of paper? I'll wait here. You got it? Okay, so I'm going to read you a story and I want you to write down all of the verbs that you hear me say. Okay, so here we go. This weekend I go to Camino camping. I taked a tent and some camping equipment. I getted there at around 3 p.m. When I arrived, I had a late lunch and my friends came to meet me at 6 p.m. I be very happy to see them. We go to a beautiful place and we see the sunset from the best spot on the island. It was so beautiful, it almost made me cry. Okay, so have you written down the verbs? Did you do it? Good. Okay, and how many did you get? Because I have 9 here. Did you get 9? Okay, so the first one was, this weekend I go to Camino camping. Does that sound correct to you? Is this in is this present, past or future? It's past. Okay, good. Past. Now let's turn this into a present. Okay, now let's move on. Let's go to the next one. So I taked a tent and some camping equipment. I taked a tent and some camping equipment. Taked. What is the present of taked? To take. These. What do you notice about these? Are they regular or irregular? I think these are irregular verbs, but I'm using the regular rule, so it's not correct. Okay, now let's change this into our irregular verbs. Okay, so the first one, goad, is incorrect. Okay, and now the present of go, the present is go. Now let's make this correct. Go is what? Went. Okay, now let's move on to the next one. So I getted there at 3 p.m. Getted. I'm using the same rule as the regulars, but it's not correct. Now the present is get, but the correct form is got. Good. Well done. When I arrived, I had a late lunch. I have it. The present is, but the correct one is had. The next one is, my friends comed to meet me. Comed. Present is past. Irregular past is came. Good. I beed very happy to see them. I beed. The correct form is something that we should know about this is we can have was or were. Okay. Good. So the next one is goad, but we already have that here, so I'm not going to write it again. But that is our number 7. Okay, now number 8 is seed, and we seed the sunset from the best spot on the island. It was so beautiful, it almost made me cry. Okay, so it's seed and maked. But as we know, this is not correct. It's the wrong form. Now the present of seed is see. Present of make. The past of see is saw. Good. The past of make is Made. Good. Okay, good. So now we have changed them from being incorrect to correct, okay? So I'm going to tell you my story one more time using the correct forms, okay? So this weekend I went to Camino camping. I took a tent and some camping equipment. I got there at 3 p.m. When I arrived, I had a late lunch. My friends came to meet me at 6 p.m. and I was very happy to see them. We went to a beautiful place and we saw the sunset from the best spot on the island. It was so beautiful, it almost made me cry. So we all know that learning the irregular verbs can be very difficult. But I have 2 study tips for you. Number 1, whenever you learn a new verb, always remember the present and the past, because then it will help you recognize whether it is a regular or an irregular verb. If it is an irregular verb, then you can study them together, okay? For example, if you learnt the new verb take, write them down, put take and took together. Study tip number 2, you could do just like I did. You can write a story or a sentence with the verb in the sentence. For example, mine was I took some camping equipment to Camino. But you can get creative with this. The crazier the better, and it will help you remember. Okay, so thank you very much for listening to our video today. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you found it helpful to kind of remember the irregular verbs. I know how difficult they can be sometimes. But if you have any questions, leave a comment below. And if you have liked this lesson, give us a thumbs up, share us with your friends, and you can also visit the YouTube channel where you can listen to more brilliant videos just like this. So my name is Abby Legg. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you again soon. Bye!